There we are. Right, and welcome to another episode of the Whiskey Dungeoneer. I'm here at the steamboat with Katie? Kathleen, alright. And we're going to talk about rums, which it's actually also the same day as my anniversary episode.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So, basically my family were so worried about me, they asked me to write questions down because she thought, oh, she might panic if you ask her random questions flying off the bat.
Yeah.
I thought, well, it's supposed to be free-flowing. You don't want anything sounding like it's like all scripted. It sounds like robots.
Yes, no, you don't want that.
And the first question I did with my mum was, what was your first ever experience with rum?
So my first ever experience with rum was when I went to the Dominican Republic. And I had never tried rum before, but when you go to the Caribbean, it's pretty much the only thing to drink. So I drank Brugal, and it was delicious. A nice Cuba Libre.
I've never actually heard of Brugal.
Yeah, it's the standard rum from the Dominican Republic.
Ah.
And it's very nice. They come in different percentages.
Yeah, I've only gotten my chance to try rum when I was kind of woods rum.
That's a nice navy rum.
Yeah, which is very actually nicely poetic for this place because steamboat's right near the docks and all that.
Yeah, we are definitely a nautical pub, hence the decorations in the pub.
Yes. Right, let's try and get through this questions as fast as I can, but with a lot of notes, then we can got a lot of information from it. So, right, what's the next? Now, from when we were talking on the phone, you said you went and visited the kind of rum factories.
Yeah.
So, what kind of things were they?
So, when I went to Jamaica, I went to the Appleton's Rum Factory, and when you go there, they've got 17 massive warehouses in Kingston. But they also have like a guest centre where they have one big massive warehouse which is fully stocked of wooden barrels of rum, and you walk into this warehouse and the smell hits you, and you're only allowed to stay in this warehouse for about 20 minutes because you'll get drunk from the fumes. And it was really interesting having a nice walk around and having tastes of all the different types of rums that they make, and you get to taste the sugar cane and crush the sugar cane, the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, that's actually kind of a nice experience to have.
Yeah, brilliant.
Death by rum.
Death by rum. I think there'll be quite a lot of people who would like that.
Oh, definitely. And when we think about this is kind of one of the questions that I never actually asked my mum when she was talking about her time as a bartender.
Yeah.
Which was, what was the best sell rum that you do here at Steamboat?
It's always going to be a Caribbean rum. We have about 60 rums that we sell here. At the minute, the Diplomatico rum from Venezuela seems to be the most popular. It depends on the client. You know, we've got a lot of older clientele who appreciate a really good quality rum, and then you have the younger people who would just prefer a Sailor Jerry's or a Dead Man's Finger, the more commercialised ones.
Yeah, I've had me few shares of the Dead Man's Finger rums. Very nice. I still think it's not to the traditional dark rums, but
no, I mean, I personally don't like a dark navy rum. I prefer a Caribbean, more spiced rum.
Yeah.
So my personal favourite's the Chairman's Reserve Spice from St. Lucia. And that's beautiful.
I've always actually thought about trying different cocktails with them, like just making my mum's favourite drink, rum snatch.
Yeah.
And usually that's one is the main particular one that any rum can fit in, except white rums. I don't know why, but
I'm not a fan of white rum.
Can never understand that.
And don't ever go to the Caribbean and drink the 151 because it's lethal and they use it to light fires and as insect repellent.
Flaming Nora.
Yes. So don't ever drink that one. It'll send you blind.
So what about favourite rum and mixtures, if it was applicable in this talk? Because for me, I like kind of the cracking with any kind of mixtures.
Mm-hmm. So we generally sell rum with Coke, rum with ginger beer, or rum, like a rum snatch with ginger ale and lime.
Right.
Or straight. We sell a lot of rum straight because we've got a lot of nice quality rums.
Basically, on my podcast, we talk about different whiskies, but we also talk about Warhammer models and board games. Mm-hmm. So What do you actually know anything about, if you know anything about Warhammer 40k?
I know nothing.
Well, that was going to be
Sorry.
my own reaction. I knew this was going to happen. But what about board games?
Monopoly.
Yeah, I think a lot of people get into Monopoly because it's the one standard game in any country.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you think, how far has it gone? And you think, it's gone into so many companies. Disney, Warhammer, everything else that you can find has been put onto Monopoly. Even My Little Pony. Ugh. I don't know why they even think of this.
There's got to be a market for it, I suppose.
Yeah, but I think with mostly what's been going on with the world today, with all the different rums, you can tell they're trying to get into the wagon of rums, because lately Copperberg's been going at it.
Yeah, Copperberg's done one, which we sell, the cherry
Yes.
one.
As well as Brewdog.
Yes, I haven't got that one yet.
Yeah, I've actually tried it.
Is it nice?
Yes, it's kind of very fluorant and fruity, because it's botanical, and you're smelling all the nice fruit and flowers they've put into it.
All right, I'll have to have a look and just see if I can get a bottle.
Yeah.
The shelves are pretty full at the minute. There's not much more space on
Yeah.
the shelves.
At this point, I think I'm just going to quickly look at the time, see how much time has elapsed. About 6 minutes. I can figure ways out from that, because one thing that you always know from the Caribbeans is the music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm going to have to try and fill this with Caribbean music. Because,
A bit of merengue.
yeah, or Bob Marley or
Yeah.
that, because me college/university wants me to try and make it feel all Caribbeanly special.
Yeah.
Drives you balmy and them kind of things. So I want to thank you for doing this bit of a mini podcast.
You're very welcome.
I'm sorry about being late, it's just all the things going on. But as promised, I would like for my guests to try and put a bit of an ad for her bar.
Oh, that'd be lovely. Thank you very much. Yeah.
So if anyone's in the South Shields area, please do come to the Steamboat, where you definitely will get a good bit of laugh, good bit of chat and drinks.
Yeah. A nice community pub.
Definitely, especially with
a
all
lot of rum.
Yeah.
And a lot of gin and a lot of whiskey.
Yes, I should know. I've been here a few times to drink. And thank you again.
You're very welcome.